We begin in Zamfara State, where armed bandits have abducted more than 100 persons in Motunjit village, Mara local government area, for failing to pay 50 million naira levy the bandits placed on the community. They were abducted on Friday night by a notorious bandit kingpin, Damina, and his gang, following the expiration of the payment deadline. One person was also shot dead, while another sustained gunshot wounds. A resident who pleaded anonymity said the bandits placed a levy of 110 million naira on 4 communities in the area. The levy was placed on the communities barely 2 weeks ago after military airstrike on the bandit camps near the affected areas. In the meantime, authorities of Operation Hadarin-Daji and police in Zamfara says they are not aware of the incident, as at the time of filing this report, they promised to get back to journalists after confirmation from their field officers. The Ogun Area Command of the Nigeria Customs Service has intercepted more than 4,600 bags of foreign parboiled rice and 900 parcels of cannabis sativa, commonly known as Indian hemp, during its anti-smuggling operation. The command's acting area controller, Amadou Shuaibu, said the duty-paid value of the foreign parboiled rice and 121 other items seized is more than 398 million naira. TVC News' Kazim Olowe reports.
Working in line with the core mandate of the organization, the Ogun Area Command of the Nigeria Customs Service has reassured residents of its commitment towards suppressing smuggling activities in the state. The acting comptroller of the command, Amadou Shuaibu, made this known while speaking about the achievements of the command in the period under review. Aside from the fully loaded 8 trucks of foreign parboiled rice conveying more than 4,600 bags, the command also seized other items, which include foreign-used tires, vehicles used as means of conveyance of the contrabands, as well as foreign-used vehicles.
Our resolve to remain resolute in anti-smuggling fight has enabled the command to record a seizure of 122 items comprising 901 parcels of cannabis sativa, commonly known as marijuana, 500 pieces of foreign-used pneumatic tires, more commonly known as Tokubo tires, 23 units of vehicles used as means of conveyance, of means of conveying prohibited goods, and 5 used vehicles commonly known as tokumbo. All in all, we had 4,684 bags of foreign parboiled rice, 50 kg each.
He also attributed the success recorded by his command in the month of October to what he described as an enabling working atmosphere created for the service by the Comptroller General of Customs and his management team.
There is a significant increase of 24,921,200 naira, which is over 400%.
He said the Ogun Area Command under his watch operates an open-door policy that accommodates the support of patriotic Nigerians through sharing of useful information on legitimate trade, but warned smugglers and their collaborators to stay clear of smuggling activities within his command or be ready to face the consequences. Kazim Olowe, TVC News, Idiroko.
Away from that, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization says more than 700,000 people die from resistance to antibiotics in Africa annually. This is because many people prefer to take antibiotics without prescription. As the world marks Antimicrobial Week, senior correspondent Jacqueline Ogo reports on awareness creation.
Doctors say the continuous intake of antibiotics without prescription gets to a point where bacteria, viruses and parasites develop resistance to destruction, giving infections the free way to harm the body. Some people say hurrying down to the chemist to buy drugs without any prescription is almost like an unbreakable habit.
I found myself in such situation going to the pharmacy to get antibiotics or other drugs. Understand? Like in Nigeria, the country we are, we just want it sharp, sharp.
As the world marks Antimicrobial Awareness Week, some young medical scientists are drawing attention to the dangers of the abuse of antibiotics.
When you are prescribed antibiotics, the reason is for it to stop that infection and also help you prevent you from passing it on to other people. However, when we misuse them, we start having situations where people are no longer responding to antibiotics that they are supposed to use. When they take certain antibiotics, it no longer works, and then the feedback we start getting as pharmacists, as healthcare practitioners is the antibiotics is not working, the medicine is fake, or something like that. But sometimes we are the reason.
When they tell you to take a drug for 5 days because you're feeling good in the second day, you decide to stop taking the drug. You have to follow prescriptions properly. Listen to your pharmacist, listen to your doctors, try to take tests.
Doctors say when antibiotics are used indiscriminately, illnesses last longer because the body cannot fight them anymore. Weight can also be gained without control, and vital internal organs can be damaged.
It can damage the liver, the kidney, and if it is not prescribed for you, you take it on your own. It's very dangerous and it can lead to death.
The World Health Organization projects that by 2050, there will be 4.1 million deaths from the abuse of antibiotics in Africa. A good reason why it is advocating that unwholesome self-care practices should be avoided. Jacqueline Ogo, TVC News, Lagos.
Practitioners in the health sector have been advised on self-development in order to be more relevant in the profession. Professor of Medicine at the University of Lagos, Chinyere Mbakwem, who is also a consultant cardiologist to the Lagos University Teaching Hospital, said this at the 2023 graduation ceremony of 343 students from Luthe's medical schools. She also encouraged the graduates on lifelong learning to enable them meet up with the technological advancements in patient care. The Chief Medical Director of Luthe, Professor Wasiu Adeyemo, in his welcome speech said since 1962, the facility has contributed in training dental, medical and paramedical personnel, and these trained personnel are found in all healthcare facilities within and outside Nigeria. Prizes and awards were also given to deserving students who were advised to be good ambassadors of the Lagos University Teaching Hospital.
Because if you're not relevant, people will take your place. They will push you out. And somebody else who has the skills, who has the knowledge that the employer needs will take your place. But that will not happen to you. Because I know we have trained you well, we have taught you well. Not only did you acquire the skills, but you have also learned to become self-directed and lifelong learners.
In conjunction with the College of Medicine, University of Lagos, we also train medical and dental students, BSc in nursing, physiotherapy, medical laboratory science, radiography, and so on and so forth. All our programs are accredited by the relevant accreditation bodies, and our graduates are spread all over the world and doing us proud.
The Lagos University Teaching Hospital is a unique institution in not only having such a large catchment of population, but also have a large concentration of highly specialized manpower that enables it to respond to a variety of health conditions and trainings. This current management is very focused, dedicated and passionate, and we're committed in its bid to reposition the hospital in order to retain it as a foremost tertiary institution.
The Old Boys of CMS Grammar School, Lagos, has pledged to improve the standard of the high school education. Speaking at the ceremony in the school, President, Old Grammarian Society, Cyril Ubekene, said the idea is to celebrate excellence, consistency and determination of performances. At the event, a former president of the West African College of Surgeons, Professor Olajide Ajayi, was honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award at the 2023 Old Grammarian Society Merit Award. Alongside 21 others, including 2 UK-based alumni in various class sets, were decorated with the Individual Merit Award.
What we're celebrating today is excellence, is consistency, is focus, and determination to be the very best that you can be. And what we have done is to try to carry that culture beyond the four walls of the grammar school.
I couldn't think of any other school that I could have attended but the grammar school, because you learn a lot and the grammar school teaches you to face the world.
Looking around, you will see the level of infrastructural development. This is due to what old grammarians are doing. And that's why we are also in the habit of, annually celebrating ourselves. Deserving members of the society are given awards for what they have done to the society, to OGS, and to their class set. And that's what you've seen us do here again in 2023. And distinguished people have benefited or have been awarded today.
In Nigeria, as in other parts of the world, lighting technology plays a crucial role in influencing various aspects of daily life and enhancing the overall quality of living. A lighting tech company hosted key stakeholders from the power and energy industry during the launch of Salvi Nigeria. They underscored the significance of smart lighting technology in the country. They emphasized the potential impact of advanced lighting solutions on Nigeria's economic landscape.
If this city or this country is well lit, it means we're going to have a lot of improvement in the businesses of people. People will be able to stay out late, more at night. Traders will not close early simply because it's dark, you understand? And this ultimately will contribute to the IGR of a lot of the states, you understand? So these are the reasons that we believe that this is critical. And also that the safety aspect, people will be able to move around a lot more better.
The relations between Nigeria and Spain are very strong. We are getting the full support of the Spanish embassy here and the Spanish government in Spain. Nigeria, of course, is the largest country in Africa, and I think as our will is to have an impact through technology on the improvement of people's lives.
And outside Nigeria, Israel and Hamas completed a second day of swaps after tense delays. Hamas militants on Saturday released 17 hostages, including 13 Israelis from captivity in the Gaza Strip, while Israel freed 39 Palestinian prisoners in the latest stage of 4-day ceasefire. The late-night exchange was held for several hours after Hamas accused Israel of violating the agreement. The delay underscored the fragility of the ceasefire, which has halted a war that has shocked and shaken Israel, caused widespread destruction across the Gaza Strip, and threatened to unleash wider fighting across the region.